here's the newest AI video tools I've been playing with. Number one, I tried Meshy AI. And yes, it is a bit meshy. You know what I'm saying?
Messy. I don't have my bell.
Oh, what happened to your bell?
My wiener kids took my bell.
It's pretty cool. It kind of works. It's got an interesting industry selection, first of all, because you tell it, yes, I am a 3D designer or whatever. But then when it comes to ask you your industry, are you gaming? Are you AR, 3D printing, education, news, manufacturing, architectural? Are you doing online services or entertainment? I'm like, how about I'm doing animation with these 3D models? Like,
I always put entertainment and film, honestly. Like, it's not often that they actually say like animation or whatever.
I know, but I don't understand. Like, if you're making 3D models, why wouldn't that be one of the things? What is your company? I'm an animation company. Put animation anyway. Yeah. So I just thought to try it out, I would do this astronaut that sits on my desk. Right. This is just a photo from my computer. It's an astronaut.
Okay. So it
sitting on my desk.
Does it take a prompt or does it take an image and then convert it into 3D?
It will do a prompt. It will do or an image or whatever, right? So I wanted to see whether or not it could just take this photo here of an astronaut from my desk and turn it into something, right? And so I let it process, and this is what it came up with. I did a little refine on it or whatever, and it worked. This is supposed to be a moving animation, but I'm afraid to turn it on, because the way that my software has been behaving lately. I'll try it and see if I can hit play. But what you'll see, though, if it does decide to play, here we go, is that that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's one of those things exactly where you're like, it's like it's getting there for being one pic and not even multiple pictures, right? Just one photo. That's not bad. Yeah. With a little refine on it. So
it could be used for previs. So say someone creates a really quick model, or like or someone creates like an image, of what they want their character to look like. Taking that in and being like, okay, make that, let's go get started, building out scenes and doing rough animations while we're waiting for this to happen. I could see that.
Yeah.
But as like a final, nah.
Yeah, not as a
maybe
final,
maybe it's an okay start. I don't know. What happens if you like take that model and throw it in a quad remesher and then adjust some stuff?
It'll do some quad remeshing stuff, and I did a little bit of that, to play with it. But it's getting there. I'm trying these things out. I see them on TikTok and whatnot, and I'm like, okay, I'll just give it 5 minutes of my time and see what it does.
Yeah.
So I know.
Yeah.
Is this something that I could use as a starting ground for something if I need it? I'm not going to sit there and spend hours working in this thing because it's just not worth it for me right now. So there's some other tools that I've been using. You and I have both been working on the Runway. With Runway ML a little bit. I'm
so impressed with Runway lately. They saved my butt like a couple weeks ago, with the green screen stuff. It was fantastic. The rotoscoping stuff on Runway is excellent.
Yeah, and they've got this new Gen-3 alpha, and it's it is right now it is prompt based only. It's not image based. You can't try that yet. So I thought I'd try it. So I did a prompt which was kids sitting and playing with toys in the living room of a 1985 suburban home on a Saturday morning while cartoons are on television, sunlight coming through the curtains, retro 80s nostalgia.
Yeah. And this is using Runway Gen-3?
This is the Gen-3, which is... again, you can't put a photo in it. You can't take a Mid-Journey photo that you've done and put it in there.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a try because I'm a paying customer and I have access to the alpha on it. So I put that in, and this is the result that it came up with, which is pretty decent. I mean, it's not bad. The biggest thing that they still have problems with are people's limbs are always like weird looking, and deformed, and you know, movement is
or has
weird.
4 of them.
Yeah, and you know, there's.
Did you see the tiny baby in the corner?
Yeah, like there was a baby that was there, disappeared. That one doesn't have half an arm. You know, that one comes in and out. And the biggest thing is that there's a flat screen TV, and this is supposed to be in the 80s. Right. There's supposed to be cartoons on the TV. You know, it rendered this 10 seconds fairly quick, which is, you know, it's not bad for a first try. I don't know. You know, it's okay. But again, playing with these things, seeing what's useful, seeing what's not useful. I'd say the biggest thing that I've used out of Runway ML so far is Gen-2 taking a photo and just adding a little bit of parallax to it for something. Yeah. You know, when the client says, I want this photo in the background, but it's slightly moving, and I want it to look 80s style, so I can just trash it up anyway, you know, but still not taking our gerbs yet, right? Yeah. So that's one thing. Now, it's
funny, everything that I have seen, like even Runway 3, you know, I saw a thing on TikTok where it's like, here's Runway 3, like, and these are all straight. None of them are edited or anything like that. And it's like, oh, these look perfect. These are, you know, the best, you know, or something. And then you see people actually try it, and it's like, okay, they probably did 1,000 different prompts and picked the best of the best. Absolutely. You know, or like it's really good at outdoor nature stuff, but it's like as soon as you throw a person in there, it's like, nope, sorry. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. You again, I think we've talked about this before. You can't rely on it to do something for you. You have to use it as I'm going to try this, and it might work and it might not. That's really all you can do right now, you know. So also I've been playing with this stream diffusion, which is more of a live type thing. I installed it into Touch Designer. It's a stream diffusion. It's something you get when you subscribe to this guy's Patreon. He's got an installer file, and it's still a big pain getting this stuff working. But, you know, you can see here I, you know, put Space Cat, and I piped it into just a live NDI feed from the MoGraph TV channel, and you can see it's turning us into cats on the fly.
That is super cool. So that is like, even though it doesn't work like entirely. Yeah. Oh boy, I think my headphones just went out. It does. Even though it doesn't entirely well, it's like it's still really rad. You know.
Well, and part of the thing that I'm not working with just yet, because I can't get it to function correctly yet, is the control net type stuff, right? That still isn't functioning correctly for me to make it a little less wacky. But what I am doing though is I'm trying to work on, this was originally something like a concept thing we were working on for Black Eyed Peas. It didn't end up happening. And now, of course, I'm seeing other people doing this live in the last couple days on TikTok and stuff, and Reels, doing this live type stuff. And so what I'm doing because I have gotten this far with it, it's like, okay, well, no one's paying me to do it, but I am interested in it because I think it's something that I could market. I'm going to try and do some stuff for camp this year involving on-the-fly live AI stuff. It doesn't require you to have an internet connection because you are running this locally. It's a local library. You've got multiple inputs you can do. You can put prompts in. I'm really going to mess with that. I'm going to do some stuff with a Z-depth camera, you know, like a Kinect and things. Just messing around for some stuff. You know, if you were at camp last year, you saw that I had the TVs and stuff out there, like the old school TVs, kind of something like that, but there's going to be a little more interactivity in it, you know. We can also double it up maybe as something like for, you know, DJ booth or something. Like, just to try and play with it, because I'm really having fun with it. I bought a full license of Touch Designer, and that's cool. I'm really liking it. So Yeah. So, and the internet is a mess of garbage AI lately, by the way, too. I don't know
really
if you've
is.
noticed.
Yeah.
Have you been on Facebook lately?
I have
seen the garbage.
I mean, I go there occasionally, but like there's so little activity on Facebook nowadays.
Know. And that's the point.
Like I don't understand how Facebook is making its money.
Well, that's exactly the point. It's dead internet, right? Like, for example, you'll be scrolling, and instead of your feed, you'll see this ridiculous AI truck. It's always a truck. It's always a truck taking up like 50 lanes, and it's like 3 stories tall and 2 lanes wide, and there's flags all over it, and it says, "Why don't pictures like this ever trend? It's my birthday." It is like, okay, this is dead internet theory, right? This is, and if you go to the comments, it's amen, 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 beautiful, thank you for your service, amen, beautiful, gorgeous. It's a circle jerk of bot comments, and that's all it is. That's all it is. And you know why? It's because Facebook lets them ride because it makes them look like they have active users. And all it is it's just things talking to itself. These are not real people. These are all fake accounts and bots talking to themselves and posting nonsensical things. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely,
I like that. Facebook
insane.
is now one very large pyramid scheme. I love that
very much. Very much.
I mean, ever since they changed over how they do business, or ever since the Apple stuff where they stopped, the tracking and everything, it's like I don't understand how anyone makes money. Like, I get it. Like, it's okay for following like a business or something like that. I guess. Amen. God bless.
Amen. God bless. Thank you for your service. Beautiful. It always is like somebody who's missing limbs, and it says today is my birthday, and everyone forgot, and they're holding a sign that's spelled wrong. You know. Yeah. Thank you. Have a blessed day. It's awful.
Yeah. And it's like I don't even see. I'll see maybe like 3 or 4 people who make posts. There's always the same people who make posts, like almost all my friends have stopped posting on Facebook.
Nobody even sees my posts.
I've always got you and at least like 2 other people, and then like 1 business that I follow, and that's it.
Yeah.
The rest is just filled with garbage.
I see the same 5 people liking my posts because they don't serve it to anyone anymore. Like it's crazy. It's so crazy. Today is my birthday. Amen. Beautiful.
It's my
Beautiful.
birthday.
Amen. God bless. Gorgeous.
Yeah.